Hi, Maria.
Hello.
How are you and what do you do?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you.
I'm a marketing manager at a rent to buy startup in Mumbai.
Mhm.
So basically, what we do is we buy a property that our customer chooses and we rent it to the customer, and he has the possibility to purchase it after several years once he has saved up for the down payment.
Okay. And do you like the idea? You're working in startup. Do you enjoy?
Yes, I think it's a great idea. It really changes the journey to owning a home, and I think for a young person, it just makes it so much more convenient and easier.
Okay, okay. I like it too. So, how did your consumption habits change during over the last year?
Mm. I think the lockdown has really made a lot of difference regarding going to restaurants and bars, so that has really stopped. But then food delivery probably really increased, and I never ordered that much food as I do now. And just buying groceries online became a normal thing, which I also never really did before. Um, Thinking about just like online shopping and buying clothes, I think surprisingly it has decreased because I don't know, we don't really have that many occasions where we need to dress up, so we don't really need that many new clothes.
Okay, okay. So, do you work from home or now you're going to office? And do you like what kind of working do you enjoy?
Yeah, so now we are the whole team from Numai is going to the office. Some people still work remotely for some couple of days a week, but I go to office every day. I like office. I like being around people and just meeting team members and talking to them.
Mm-hmm.
So I like having the option to work from home, but I usually choose to go to the office. And a couple of months when we had to work from home, that was quite hard for me because I really missed just like socializing with people.
Okay, okay. So you felt bad or
Yeah, it was a bit, I don't know, it did feel like a proper social distance. I
okay.
really felt the distance, and I even found that it was harder for me to do my job because I couldn't really talk out my ideas and kind of discuss it with the team members as easily as I can do it in the office.
Okay, so the quality of work is better now.
Yes, I would say so.
Okay. And have you noticed any differences how your customers behave compared to a year ago?
Mm-hmm. Um, because it's quite a big service, it's quite a big commitment. So a year ago, people kind of looked at us as, I don't know, like a bank. It was same decision as to make a mortgage, which is a big decision where you kind of want to go and have several meetings, really get all your questions answered. So I think during the pandemic, since physical meetings were not allowed, people really got more comfortable having online meetings or not really having any
Mm-hmm.
meetings, just kind of solving all the questions through email or phone. So I think that changed a lot, and I think it is gonna stay. People will keep doing that because it's just more convenient, it saves time, and they feel safe making such a decision now without meeting a person in real life.
Okay, okay. And in the industry overall, what have you noticed?
So I think the biggest change now, or sort of a situation that we are now, is that the demand is much higher than the supply is for housing in Vilnius, at least, because I think the developers quite slowed down during the first wave of the corona or whatever. Um, so the supply is a bit behind the demand. So now everything happens so much faster because you have to make a decision fast, and this is another way how consumers have to change their habits, because it used to be normal to take a month to make a decision whether you want to buy this house or no, and now you have to make it in a couple of days. So I think this also might stay, since it will be sort of the new normal. I don't know, even after the supply comes back to normal, I think it will be more common to make decisions faster.
But it is convenient for the sellers more than the.
It is more convenient for
Yeah.
the sellers, yes. And maybe sometimes you have to make a decision as a buyer when you're not really comfortable with your decision yet.
But you
So-
feel pressure.
You feel pressure, but maybe that's, I don't know, maybe that helps some people to actually make the big decisions and not wait for, I don't know, a more convenient time.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. And what is about marketing? Is it changed?
So it really went digital this year, and we've seen marketing budgets going to, the bigger portion of marketing budget going to digital for several years now. But I think during the pandemic that really increased even more, because people were at home and online was the only way to reach them.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that the biggest change is probably just increase in marketing, and since people spend more time online, you can really increase your targeting.
Mm-hmm.
And I think now marketeers know even more about the people than ever
Okay.
before, just because people spend more time online. So, all the weird hobbies people have now.
So you can predict if one person will behave in one way or another before he knows it.
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, and what are your predictions? Will the consumer behavior come back, or it will stay like it now?
I think in the real estate, the speed might decrease a bit, but it should be up. And I think people just got used to making their decisions online or faster and not meeting the seller in real person. And I think that will stay because it's just more convenient for everyone. And I think it's becoming the new norm, even with like banks like Revolut, where I probably could name one person from Revolut, but I do all my banking through Revolut. So I think that will be the normal way to do business now, and consumers will stay on that. Regarding the speed of how fast buyers have to make decisions, I hope that will decrease a bit so people can really think about it. But I think that might change a bit too. I think it's just I don't know, new normal as buzzword
so,
as it is. Yeah. So I think those are the main decisions, the main changes. Just everything going digital, and we've seen that before the pandemic. So pandemic just kind of made. I think maybe consumers were even more ready for it than businesses were, and now all the businesses went digital. Like all the small shops have online stores now, so people wanted that even before. You want to have the option to buy online, but you also want the option to buy in a physical store. So I think it's good that business evolved so fast, and it should stay probably, I don't know. yeah, I think that no business can survive without being online now,
Mm-hmm.
and pandemic proved that. So that will be the standard.
Okay, so you like this situation and
I do. I like having options. So
yeah.
as a lot of consumers do. So I think that's great.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much, Maria.
Thank you.